Providence once served one of my producers a date that had been dehydrated and then rehydrated. Was that really worth the trouble?
Yes, we do this every goddamn day.
Tosh Show. Tosh Show. Tosh Show for show. We rolling?
We on.
All right. Hey, welcome to Tosh Show. I'm Dan. Good to be here. Eddie, how are you?
Good, I'm here too. So nice to be here.
What? Jesus, that was horrible.
Yeah, I've been practicing that for weeks.
That was bad. Hey Eddie, your son gave me an e-bike, little mini e-bike. I used to take it on tour all the time.
Yeah.
Put some surf racks on it, but I recently gave it away. There's too many e-bikes in the garage,
Okay.
so I gave it away. Your son gave it to me because he said he felt like a bear riding a little tiny bike. He didn't like the way
It's tiny. I got on it. It doesn't feel natural.
Whatever.
You
So
get it.
I liked it. It was good for travel. But anyway, I got rid of it. I gave it to Pierre, and Pierre loves it.
Yeah.
Yeah. And now it's his bike. I just wanted you to know that your son's gift is now in possession of Pierre. Pierre, speaking of which, I keep asking him to come back on the show.
Love to have him back.
I say the fans want him.
Mm-hmm.
People want to hear what he's up to. They love his French perspective on American culture. But he says to me, he's like, you got to pay me. I go, what?
Wow.
I don't pay anyone. He's like, I need money. I'm buying houses. He's getting a little real estate empire over in France.
Okay.
But, yeah, he wants me to pay him. I don't know. Let's call him and ask why he won't be on the show.
Bonjour, mon ami.
Bonjour. Ça va?
Ça va et toi?
Pierre, are you in New York?
I'm in New York, yes.
I'm in my office with Eddie and Pete and John and Dylan, and they want to know
That's a lot of people.
they want to know what we have to do to get you back on the podcast.
I know. How much do you pay?
How much money do you want to come back
I
on?
don't know. I've never done this. I don't know. Give me a fair amount. I need to pay my house now.
Here, we've paid no one ever anything, so whatever number you come up with will be the.
Yeah, but I'm not anybody.
No, I know.
I'm not anybody. You know.
But that's what I mean. What about? I can't pay you in sweaters. That's not good enough.
Yeah, it's not good enough, the sweaters. And they're too small anyways.
Okay, I'll get bigger sweaters. What about $1,000?
How much?
$1,000?
That's it?
We're like,
$1,000 an hour?
that's a lot.
Let me get back. We talk this weekend. I'll be back this weekend, my brother. We talk.
Okay, but you think it has to be enough? You need to be paid to come back on this show.
Well, I need to make some money, yeah.
I understand, but I'm going to be honest with you. The reason that a lot of people come on the show is that it potentially opens up opportunities which result in money down the road. Now, I know that's not fair.
That's true. That's true. I got a free Dijonnaise at Lucky's.
Oh, wow.
Free lunch.
That's a free Dijonnaise for my French fries because the guy was like, "Are you the guy from Tosh Show?" Wow, the béarnaise is for me.
So he gave you a free what? French fries?
No, the sauce that goes with the French fries.
Oh, that's not very good. All right.
Chat this weekend, my brother.
Okay.
Say hi to the team.
Okay, goodbye.
Okay. Bye.
Boy.
Hardball, man.
I tell you what, if we all coughed up $500,
Mm-hmm.
we could probably get him on the show. But I don't know if Dylan will do it.
Dylan, what if we had people could, listeners could contribute?
You want me to ask our listeners to give money to Pierre
A
to be on the show?
GoFundMe.
No, I can't do it. I won't do it. I won't do it to my listeners. Listeners, you don't give us a single cent unless it's for Eddie's tour or my tour or our new Patreon page.
Yeah.
Besides that, or merchandise,
Mm-hmm.
or if you see me out and you want to pick up the tab for my lunch, that fine. But other than that, do not spend a cent on us.
Free swag.
Or if you have a company and you want to send us free stuff, sure, do that. But I don't want you to give money. Not in these current times. I know what'll make Pierre come on the show. Today's guest, having another European talk down about France and how great Italy is. Whoa. Enjoy. Tosh Show. I have a lot of animals at the house. Dogs, pigs, chickens, but I have no cats. John over there, he's a cat guy.
Yeah, 3 cats.
I just pray to God he's using Smalls. You use Smalls?
Oh, yeah.
Smalls cat food is protein-packed recipes made with preservative-free ingredients you find in your fridge. And it's delivered right to your door. Forget cats. Can humans eat it? Maybe John should know that after switching to Smalls, 88% of cat owners reported overall health improvements. That's a big deal. And why Cats.com named Smalls their best overall cat food. Still not cat-vinced? Well, Forbes ranked Smalls the best overall cat food, also while BuzzFeed said, my cats went completely ballistic for this stuff. If you have Cats.com, Forbes, and BuzzFeed all on board, then you'd be a fool not to switch. What are you waiting for? Give your cat the food they deserve for a limited time because you are a Tosh Show listener. Get 60% off your first order, plus free shipping when you head to smalls.com/Tosh. One last time, that's 60% off your first order, plus free shipping when you head over to smalls.com/Tosh. What a deal. Tosh Show. My guest today is a man of the world. He is the co-owner of one of LA's most legendary fine dining establishment. Please welcome the proprietor of Providence, Restaurateur, Donato. Can I offer you some water? Would you like sparkling or poor people?
No, sparkling, please. Poor people. Don't start, man.
Do you always go sparkling?
For a while now, yes. I used to be flat.
I have a 2-year-old and a 6-year-old, and my 2-year-old just refuses to drink still. She'll say, sparkling. And I'm like, I love this.
Here we go.
I'm raising the most bougie kids ever. You know, the thing is, I have a water station in my home. It's a purification, but it can do bubbly, instant, hot, cold, or whatever. So we just drink sparkling water every day constantly. I can't get enough of it.
But I used to drink flat, and I didn't see much of a difference. And then I wanted to see the difference between sparkling waters from one to another. And so, between Perrier and Pellegrino, all the rest, Mountain View, whatever, there is a big difference.
Yeah.
So when I find the great sparkling water, I'm like, Jesus.
Topo Chico. You like Topo Chico?
Topo Chico is pretty good.
Oh, that's an intense bubble.
Pretty good.
That's an intense bubble.
Let's get closer to Perrier almost.
I can't drink Perrier if it's in a plastic bottle.
No, plastic, forget it.
I don't want it.
But my favorite one is Badois.
Oh.
I know it's French, but hey, whatever.
Okay. You turn a blind eye to the French. Do you believe in ghosts?
No.
Mm-hmm. You're originally from southern Italy off the Amalfi Coast.
Yes.
What was your childhood like?
Paradise.
It was, huh? When did you leave?
I was a kid, actually. I left my house at 14. I wanted to go to culinary school because I thought there was a way to see the world, a way to learn languages, a way to not to be stuck at school until 40 years old. I was good at school and they want me to be a doctor. And I'm like, I didn't know how to say no. I was very shy.
When you say they, you're talking about your parents.
Of course,
Okay.
my best people, the best people in the world, your parents, right? I didn't want that. I didn't know what school brought me afterwards and how long I was going to stay there. So I saw some people that they were coming back in town during the holidays and they had money and they spoke languages and they were free and they were traveling. And I'm like, that's a great life. I want to learn that. And so with my cousins, I went to a culinary school in Pestum, nearby Salerno. I signed up without telling my parents. And then when it was time to go to school for real, I said, I'm going there. And they were not happy, but I did it anyway.
Now, did they pay for it?
No, actually, culinary school in Europe, in Italy at that time, they wanted you to go to a school for a job where you could work, not just to go to school until 40. And so they basically paid me. It was worth like a pack of cigarettes a day.
You hear that, America? You wonder why they have the best food there. They're letting you go learn how to make for free.
Now they pay you.
They pay you.
Exactly.
How often do you go back to your hometown?
Lately, at least once a year, if not twice.
Oh, that's lovely.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
You should
great.
go there, man.
It's too much of a circus for me to travel. I can't. I hate it with my
Yeah,
kids, and it's like, ugh.
You got to be positive. Just go.
All right.
Come on, man.
I was married in Italy.
You were with an Italian girl?
No,
Uh-oh.
I know. The Florida trash.
Florida? Okay, there's some nice people in Florida.
I mean, she's fine, but she's not an Italian princess, that's for sure.
You got married to a Florida girl. I got married to a French one.
Did you?
Imagine. Well, no one is perfect. What can I tell you?
How long have you been married?
Today, 35 years.
It is today?
Today.
Oh, my
Happy anniversary.
Unbelievable. 35 years.
Yeah.
You think you'll go another 35?
I hope so.
You guys still make out?
Of course, every day.
Every day you make out?
Yeah.
I love to hear
Come on, man.
I love to hear that. I don't
Yeah.
know. I sometimes my wife is like,
Yeah, leave
that's
it alone.
enough. I'm like, oh, thought we should give a little smooch in front of the kids.
Yeah, but who chose to get married in Italy? You or her?
Her.
See, she's smart.
Well, I gave her the option. I said, you can get married anywhere in the world, but we have to have under 20 people.
Well, in Italy, you can invite the whole town.
No, I didn't know the town.
What?
We were at Borgo Centro Pietro.
No way.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not too far from where I am from.
Oh, I loved it.
Yeah, no kidding.
So nice.
It's gorgeous.
The food, everything good. Everybody's sweet.
Wow.
Yeah.
Lucky you.
How many languages can you speak?
4, and if you count Neapolitan, 5, because Neapolitan is another language.
No, I don't count it because I didn't know that. I'm going to list a few things. I want you to tell me which country does them the best. Okay, are you ready? We'll start with a simple one. Food.
Italy.
Wine.
Italy.
Cheese.
France.
Fashion.
Italy.
Cinema.
Shit. America.
Art.
Art. Italy, man.
Comedy.
Comedy, United States.
Thank you.
There you go.
It's the only one I cared about. I think he batted 1,000
Yeah,
there.
that was great.
You threw some bones to the French, and I thought that was nice. Yeah, you gave them the cheese.
Yeah. Even though I was born where the buffalo mozzarella is from, but still, France, they're the shit for cheese, man.
I think that's what their bumper sticker says. Were you always into food as a kid?
Yes, yeah, I was. I mean, in Italy, when I was a kid, when you were growing up, my mother would tell me, I'm going shopping, you better look at the sauce. If it burns, it's your fault, you're not going to eat. So I was there around the food area, cooking and trying to help out. So yes, I was.
How did you decide you wanted to get into the restaurant business?
Culinary school first. While you're doing culinary school, they send you to restaurant to train and stuff like that. And more than just cooking, I wanted to travel and see what other people, what other country were doing in regards of food. When I went to school, I had to make a decision. Am I going to carry on cooking or I'm going to go into dining room and do whatever? And so at that school, we're teaching a little bit of everything.
So you're on that side of it. Can you cook?
Yes.
Well?
Not professionally anymore. I cook at home for my friends and my family. But no, I professionally no.
Okay.
Because you would need a lot of details, and I'm done with that. I would have to start all over. But I was really shy when I was a kid, and I was like, oh my God, I'm going to say this. And then when I was on my own outside of my country, I had to deal with doing my own laundry, buying my own things, trying to find my own apartment, and deal every day with my own life outside of my country.
Being an adult.
15, 16 years old was like,
it's too young.
Damn, he's young. So, but you start and learn to talk. And so I start to talk and I never stopped since. So I keep talking.
You worked at some of the finest hotels, Villa d'Este
Villa d'Este.
and Hotel George Sank.
Hotel Giorgio Sank, yeah.
How old are you when you were working there? 20s?
No, earlier than that. I was 17, 18 years old.
Was that fun?
Fantastic. I was the king, man.
Uh-huh.
I was like, at that age, among the most amazing people in the world. Villa d'Este is by far one of the most gorgeous places you can ever be. It's on the Lake of Como in Cernobbio.
Oh, do you say the Lake of Como? You don't say Lake Como. The Lake of Como sounds so much better.
Because I translated from Italian to
I appreciate it. How did you go from these wonderful experiences, the most beautiful places on earth, to a cruise ship?
Why you ask me those questions?
I just want to know. It's the trajectory of your career is amazing. I didn't quite understand the cruise ships, but you were talked into working on a cruise ship.
So I was in Paris at the Georges Cinq, and some friends of mine from Switzerland, They came to Paris and they go, you know what? We're staying here a couple of days. We're meeting some headhunters. They chose us to go and work on cruise lines in Florida.
Mm-hmm.
And that's it. And so I met this guy, and he was bugging me every day, come and work with us, come and work with us. And after a while, he said, why don't you want to come? I said, I'm going to Munich in Germany. I'm going to learn German, and then I'm going to go back to Italy. And he goes, Germany can wait. Come with me. Let's go. And so I decided to do that. And I went to Miami. I went to Nassau. I took a boat. And I started to do cruise lines around the Caribbean and all around those areas. Then I moved towards Alaska and the Mexican Costiera.
Did you like being on a cruise ship?
Yeah, it was.
What was your room like?
My room? There was no room. It's like smaller than this damn place here.
Was it underwater?
Yes.
Was there any windows?
No.
Oh,
No. And
long-
you had like bunk beds and one here, one there,
and you enjoyed this?
yeah, but I didn't care.
All right, I want to know your mindset.
You know, you get up and you see the world right in front of you, and you see everything.
Have you been on a cruise since you've worked on a cruise?
Never. Why? You shouldn't have done that. I'm gonna go back one day.
Really?
It was awesome.
No,
I enjoyed it.
I've never been on a cruise,
Do you know?
so I don't
Okay.
know. I don't know. I've never been.
I met so many people.
Well, yeah, you're smushed in with people.
3 hours a night. Who cares?
Did you hear about those two biggins? They got they're stuck in a slide. Right now, there's a cruise ship.
Yeah.
and there's a slide.
Yeah, I saw that.
They're wedged inside.
Yes, I saw that.
Too much. I don't know how. I think it's a large issue. I don't know. It's got to
No,
be.
but my boat we were 600 crew members
Mm-hmm.
and 1,200 passengers. Who was a city.
I don't like anything you're saying about that. Okay, so it was because of a cruise ship that brought you to Los Angeles.
Yes.
You would come to Los Angeles. You'd dock in
I
Long
would dock
Beach.
in Long Beach, correct.
Mhm.
Very good.
You'd rent a convertible.
Oh my God, yes.
You'd drive
Well,
around.
you're reading my mind or what?
Well, no, I'm just saying that was like your first glimpse of Southern California.
100%.
And then you were bitten by a bug, or somebody just offered you something?
No, I enjoyed what was going on here, and some people were offering me very good options to stay here with sponsoring me with visas and things like that to work. And I thought that's not a bad idea. Let's see, California life sounds good.
This is in the 80s?
This is mid-80s.
Talk to me about all the cocaine.
Oh, everywhere. Everyone was happy.
I hear it's making a comeback.
The 80s was crazy. It was unbelievable. There was money everywhere.
And then somebody just offered you the opportunity to go to business with them to open. Is this how Providence started?
No.
Okay.
I was working for an Italian gentleman by the name of Piero Selvaggio. He owned Valentino and so forth, and a few others. And then he had a very casual restaurant called Primi that he just opened in 1985. And so he offered me a few months after it was open to work there with him. And I started, and a few months later he goes, can you run the restaurant? And I started to be a manager there, and I spent quite a few years in that restaurant. And I met a lot of people in town. At that time, the food industry was not as it is now. Now it's much more open. There is a lot of diversity. But in the 80s, we were selling Italian food. People they had no idea what rucola was or what risotto was. It was different.
The restaurant industry has changed so much over the past 30 years.
Yeah.
For the better or the worse?
I think for the better, because now there is more freedom. People they accept creativity much more than the 80s and 90s. At that time, you were stuck with a specific way of cooking, a specific way of food, and many ethnicities that were not allowed to shine. They were considered like, oh, it's cheap food. We don't really need to get very fancy into that type of cooking.
Were you naive to it at the beginning, or did you know going in that this is a very hard business, owning and running a restaurant? Like everyone says it's the hardest thing in the world to do.
It's not the hardest thing.
Okay, but you've heard that before, right?
I keep hearing it. Just from you now.
Uh-huh.
No, it's not. You work hard, but you need to have passion. You need to use your heart, and you need to enjoy what you do. I had people coming to my restaurants on and off, and they're telling me that they hate their job, and they're lawyers or marketing people or whatever.
So you never gotten burnt out in a restaurant?
Not burned out, no. never. I had, when I started, people that were telling me, "You're nuts. Get out of this thing. You're crazy. Why you want to do this? You are young. Just do something else." I can go and get a job anywhere I want if I want to.
Do you yell at people? Do you scream? Do you swear at your employees? Do you like lose your temper?
No, I'm not Gordon Ramsay, man.
No. Okay. I didn't know. I mean,
No. I was kidding. Gordon Ramsay, a good friend, but on TV,
I know he pretends to yell, but I mean,
he's a wonderful guy.
In general, you've the restaurant business tends to be kind of
tense.
Yeah,
and gets people all worked up.
Well, and you're doing fine. Does fine dining elevate the tension?
It does, but if you work in fine dining, you need to be mentally controlled because you need to go fast, but at the same time, people cannot see that. You need to go mentally fast and be proactive before something happens. You cannot allow to be reactive and scream and shout or make the guest hear that because they're not coming there to spend lots of money and hearing you arguing with other employees.
Lots of money.
Yeah.
Providence. Hey, do you think it's expensive?
Compared to other restaurants in town, yes.
Okay.
Compared to other restaurants in the world at this standard that we are, no.
If I'm going on a fancy date with my wife, and we'll be going there very soon, what should I expect to drop with a single wine pairing throughout the meal? How much should I be prepared to spend?
A single wine pairing with your dinner?
And all the bells and whistles.
Tax and tips included?
Yeah, and I like to tip. I like to tip pretty big.
Okay, so over 600.
Oh, that seems downright affordable. What's the role of a restaurateur besides dimming the lights?
Ooh, I dim the lights every day, but I've been teaching everyone. They are doing such a great job.
Do you have any say over the menu?
Not as much, because my partner is a brilliant, incredible, smart guy, and he is incredible with food, and he knows a lot.
You guys have partnered together at the very beginning.
Yes.
You've been together for how long? How long has Providence been open?
20 years.
20 years.
Yeah, but we used to work together before in another restaurant. That's where we met.
Does he like you?
I think so.
That's nice.
Michael, you like me? I don't know, if you hear this show, just say yes, yeah?
You have 3 Michelin stars.
Yes.
Congratulations. You just
Thank
got your 3rd one.
Yes.
And that's a huge deal.
In the restaurant business, it is.
It is.
Especially because nowadays, restaurants are a fashionable thing. Chefs are a fashionable thing. Going to restaurants and letting other people know, look where I'm going, it's a fashionable thing. So yes, 3-star means a lot.
How many 3-star Michelin restaurants are in Los Angeles?
2. We are, and this year we were, us and Somni, another restaurant, a small restaurant of 14 seats, Spanish. We are the first 2 restaurants in the history of Los Angeles to get 3 stars.
Pretty good, huh? That's pretty
good. I think there are 16 in the whole country.
16 3-stars in the whole country.
Yep.
That is pretty incredible. Do you have any idea when a diner is actually a Michelin reviewer?
I wish.
Do you have a protocol if you suspect someone could be?
Sure. Every day, every table that comes in, I have no idea if Daniel Tosh comes there and maybe this guy is on, he has a show and then boom, he's a Michelin guy. That's how it is. You never know who they are.
What pressure came with the extra prestige of another Michelin star?
Good question. Knowing how to keep that 3rd star. That's the pressure. Every day, like, okay, now we got the 3rd one. Shit. How are we going to keep it?
You can lose stars?
Yeah, easily.
Oh, man.
So you work hard every day to gain 1, 2, and then, the highest achievement, which is 3. That becomes just a standard. Let's forget who Michelin is. It's the standard that they're actually showing to the world that you should reach. And once you reach it, you're like, oh my God, wow, I am up there now. I cannot go higher than the sky. But then you need to know how to walk on those clouds that are very light, and you might drop, and the next, without knowing it, you think that you're doing a great job every day, but you need to keep pushing it, like if you're still having 2 and you're looking for the 3rd one, because if you think that you made it, next year you lose it, and that's, to some people, it's insanely dangerous.
Yeah.
Mentally, because they're going to think, oh my God, I'm no longer good. The guests are thinking that we are no longer good. What are we going to do? How are we going to do it? And it's not easy. So that's the pressure.
Do you support Michelin? Like, do you have Michelin tires on your car?
I don't know what tires I have. I don't even look at what tires
Mike,
I have. I don't care.
Okay, fine. But what if Michelin, the tire company, goes out of business?
Yeah.
Does that mean the star business of restaurant reviews, does that end, or is it a
I don't
separate
think so
entity?
because Michelin Guide, they have their own business.
Okay, so it's
You know,
separate.
they make money on their own.
I'm surprised you don't support their tires, though. I bet you if you did, they'd
I would have a what? 4 stars?
Well, they might make sure you keep those stars. That's all I'm saying.
I should ask them.
Providence once served one of my producers a date that had been dehydrated and then rehydrated. Was that really worth the trouble?
Yes, we do this every goddamn day. Yeah, it's like life. You know, you
What
kill
is that?
somebody, you bring it back to life, and he's smiling again.
Oh, and
Same shit.
it just tastes better after
Yes,
it's been
he adds
dehydrated.
He adds that extra stronger flavor.
I don't.
Come on, man.
I believe you. I just have no idea what I'm even talking about. You guys dehydrate a date, then you rehydrate.
Yes,
How long
there
is
are
that?
machines that they do that for you.
Okay, well, it's a
Yeah.
good machine. You having to buy new equipment in the kitchen just to do all these wacky things?
Yes, we have lots of wacky machines at Providence.
How often do you guys change your menu?
Fairly often. The protein might not change. We might have, I don't know, Wagyu, for example, for a few months, but all the things around it, the sauces, the vegetables, whatever comes with it, they do change seasonally. So the same menu, exactly the same, might last a couple of weeks, 3 weeks, and then some dishes, they start to change little by little.
If you have the ability in the kitchen, will you cater if a customer has a request for something that's not on your menu?
Yes, if it's in the same style, in the same standards. If they're asking for a burger, we might not do it.
Okay.
But if they want something, that we have to go out of the way and get it, like, I don't know, squab or, venison or whatever. Yeah, of course.
And if they want to make any changes to something on the menu, do you guys say we don't do any of that?
Very little of that,
Okay.
as little as possible. But if it doesn't change the taste of the dish, we might be able to do that.
What's the desserts like currently? What this week? What do we got for desserts there?
Well, we have, because right now it's mango season, so we have an incredible mango sorbet with some schizo granita and a variety of citrus compote. And then we have an incredible chocolate dessert.
Okay.
But the chocolate at Providence are the star of the desserts, in addition to all the petit fours that we serve, because our pastry chef, Mac, he's amazing. And he buys raw cocoa beans. We roast our own cocoa beans and we do chocolate ourselves. So all the chocolates are made in-house from scratch. So there is a lot of different chocolate desserts that we do. It's great.
It's the best.
It's
That's
amazing.
the best.
Amazing.
How come fancy restaurants are always located in just kind of random parts of town next to a closed Party City store?
Because when we got that place, they swore to us that area was going to be booming. It was going to be the new Beverly Hills. What do you want me, man? It was 20 years ago.
Oh, that's so funny. They
Told me you're going to see around here is going to be gorgeous. Palm trees everywhere, new buildings, blah, blah, blah. Still waiting for it.
Yeah, your restaurant is the reason that anyone goes to the area. That's so. You're the beacon.
We are definitely a destination.
That is.
Yeah.
Look at you're like I don't need the fancy. Have you ever considered, because of your success, to be like, oh, let's move location, let's go to Beverly Hills or any of that?
No, because why? Do you think? I don't know. I
don't know.
I don't like Beverly Hills people more than where I am now.
Well, you like the people better, but let's.
I like everybody.
Well,
I am a restaurant guy, man.
yeah, I know.
I
You have
love
to say
people.
you like everybody. I know the drill. But let's be honest.
Oh.
I feel like you don't really have to cater to everyone, because only a certain group really go to this restaurant. I feel like you're allowed to shun a certain group of people.
No, let me tell you why.
Okay.
I'll give you an example. You
Good.
got to listen to this.
I will listen.
Okay. We cater to people that they have lots of money, but we also cater to people that love great food. Some of the people, they come and tell me, they're not shy. Look, I've been saving money, a certain amount every day, to make sure that after quite a few months, I can come and spend it at your restaurant because you guys are awesome. So I love those kind of people too.
Okay.
I have people that spend a shitload of money, and I'm like, wow, good for you. You're lucky. But if not, the others are as important.
Because I've seen like rich people, like Jerry Jones owns the Dallas Cowboys, and I watch him on television. He was like taking an Egg McMuffin from McDonald's and just dumping salt on it. I'm like, even though he's a billionaire, he eats like an idiot. Yeah.
Well, you don't want to get into that with guests that are coming to the restaurant.
Hardest part of opening a restaurant.
Hardest part is not to open, is to keep it open. Because it's fun to open a restaurant. You talk to designers, you buy plates, glassware, all sorts of cool things. You get up in the morning and say, what's going to happen today, where we're at, permits and things like that. That permits are a pain in the ass. But other than that is once you open, that's the hardest part afterwards.
Let me talk about Providence Place. There's so many different styles and sizes.
Yeah.
It's just got to be a nightmare for the bussers in the back, the dishwasher.
Yes, but we have an incredible amount of people taking care. I have a guy.
Stupid sizes though.
I have a guy that we have helped, and we just put like cloth in between each plate, and that's all he does the whole night long.
Oh.
To make sure that they don't scratch, they don't look whatever.
Does he take pride in his work?
Of course.
That's great.
Yeah, but my partner Michael is a plate junkie. I mean, he keeps buying plates every day.
What do you spend in plates?
No,
huh?
you don't want to know. You're gonna make me. I'm gonna leave here. I'm gonna cry. So just let him buy plates. Whatever. He knows. He goes, don't look at the price.
Oh man, it's just a world of hurt when you're opening a restaurant.
Yeah.
Your restaurant opens at 5:45 today.
5:45, correct.
Why do you have to be there so early?
There is a line. The people coming in, they want to come even earlier.
I understand that, but you have to be there at what time? 1 o'clock?
In the morning. No,
What?
I get there in the morning. As soon as I'm done here, I'm going to go to work.
I know you are.
10 o'clock, 10:30.
I've never been in this office so early. At your level of restaurants, how hard is it to staff?
Not as hard as a regular restaurant where it doesn't have Michelin star ambitions, just because a lot of people want to come and work. So we have an incredible amount of resume where I can kind of choose the right people for it. But somehow, luckily enough for us, we've been very lucky, maybe because of how we treat people, how respectful we are towards our employees, etc. I have about 10% of the employees that have been there since day one. As a matter of fact, some of them, they've been following me from other restaurants where I used to manage before.
Yeah, old.
And so maybe the last person we hired was a year ago, and there was only one. So everybody's between 5 and 20 years.
You take care of them.
It's good.
Now, you as a restaurant are allowed to refuse service to anyone. Is that true?
It's true.
I've always seen that on like bars and restaurants. So have you ever been like, we're not going to serve you, sir or ma'am?
Very rarely happened. A few years ago, in the last, I would say, 5-6 years, not really. But before, we had people that they were obnoxious, and some of them, I did have to tell them, listen, you got to leave. Because they were using obscene languages fairly loud among themselves.
Don't like it.
And they were like, what do you mean? I cannot say what I want. They say, no, they're
No.
just, and sometimes there were kids around them, and they were like, no, not here. People are spending too much money to hear your BS. And they're like, who do you think you are? I'm like, nobody, but you just need to leave.
Do you have security?
No, but I have guys that they know how to help me out.
Okay. They got those funny ears.
I know people.
Do you? I bet you do. Has anyone ever tried to dine and dash at Providence?
Yes.
They actually did.
But, for 20 years, I think a couple of times. And then another couple of times where people, unfortunately, they just didn't have the money. And they're like, what do you want me to do?
Describe them racially.
I don't remember racially where they were from. They spoke English, man. They were not Italians for sure.
I'm teasing.
Italians don't wait. They just leave.
I think I've stood up from a restaurant before because I'm always used to Pete just taking care of stuff for me. And I've just walked, and my wife's like, what are you doing? You haven't paid. I'm like, oh, all right, my fault. Name a fast food restaurant that you've ate at.
I don't eat a fast food.
I know you don't. You've never had any?
I've been in Los Angeles since January 1986. I have never been to a fast food.
Remy, he went to In-N-Out with Julia Child.
No.
Yes, he did.
No, I've never been to one. I've never been to a fast food.
You've never been to a fast food restaurant?
No,
huh?
I swear to God, never.
I believe you.
Yeah.
What about a chain restaurant? Have you ever had dinner at a chain restaurant? You ever ate at Chili's?
No.
Oh man!
Why, you like
Never
chilies?
Well, I did as a kid. I lived in Orlando for a bit. In Florida, there's a Chili's. It was nice. I think I went in there one time and applied for a job. They didn't hire me.
Well, I've been to Cheesecake Factory.
Oh, you've been to a Cheesecake Factory. There you go.
That's a big chain.
That's such a menu. Do you look at that menu and do you
that
just
cheesecake
marvel
is
at
good.
it? No, the cheesecake is delicious.
Yeah, I
was
tried
just-
some fried calamari, but they were not bad. That was a long time ago.
I love it. I love it. Do you go the extra mile for some of your big A talent that comes in?
No, not for the A talent.
You don't.
People like you, I don't know.
No, me. I'm bare a C talent at
You're a
best.
C
But I'm talking. You know what I'm talking. Like
Yeah,
George,
I know.
a George Clooney comes in. You make sure that everything goes perfect.
Okay, no matter how much I love George Clooney, there are people that on and off they've been saying, "Do you know who you're talking to?"
Oh, I love when people say that.
And do you know who those people are? And I'm like, yeah, I know. And one day this lady was insisting, she was like, "Do you know who I am? Do you know who you're talking to?" So I stopped. I said, "Excuse me, guys." I was on the other side of me. Can you help me out? Can you help this lady out? She has no idea who she is. I said, maybe you should ask your mother. She might know who you are. She was
brought
like,
the mother
what?
into it.
But no.
Who was she? Do you know who she
No,
was?
I didn't care.
I know you didn't care, but did you know who
No,
she was?
I don't know. No, I told her that I couldn't give her a reservation. Whomever, if is somebody more known publicly, it doesn't really make a big difference. I try sometimes to figure it out in the best way I can to promise to prioritize people, especially people that have been supporting us for 20 years, since day one, in the good and bad time. You cannot keep an eye of regards towards people that they've been cherishing that restaurant, coming there every month or so. Some people, they've been there over 200 times in 20 years we've been there.
200 times?
Yes, a lot. And they've been bringing a lot of people there.
That's
So,
nice.
A little extra care, of course.
John, how many times have you been to Providence?
Twice.
Twice?
Yes.
That's nothing compared to these people that have been there 200 times. Why don't you support a little more often?
Sorry, did I say twice? I meant 200 times.
200? Ooh.
Yeah.
Uh,
But John is a nice guy.
yeah, sure, but
Yeah.
he's a bit much. Dylan laughs just because he's not the butt of a joke. Hey, Dylan, you ever been to Providence?
I have not.
Oh, shocking.
Boo!
Hey, Dylan, you ever had fast food?
I have, yes.
Yeah. Everybody that's on the show gets a gift, okay? Now, normally, I just walk around my house and I grab something. It's
Yeah.
just something from my house that I don't want anymore.
Yeah.
And I give it to the guest.
Gee, you do the same as I do.
Well, okay, but listen, this is the first time I'm giving something that I actually wasn't sure I wanted to give away. But I was like, nah, this is the right person for it. My friend Justin, he's a French guy. Don't hold it against him.
Yeah.
But he came to visit me in Tahoe, and he brought me a gift. And I thought, this was super sweet. This was really nice. It was expensive. I looked it up right in front of him to see how much it cost. It's like $700.
What?
Yeah. But I go, they're not that comfortable. I put them on, but I've never worn them. I put them on. So I got you. I was like, this is perfect for you. These are Valentinos.
Whoa! What?
Yeah, I got you some Valentino slippers.
You're kidding.
No, I'm not kidding. And you can tell that they've never been.
Oh my God!
You love them, right? Yeah.
This one looks expensive, man.
No, it's nice. You're gonna
Maybe they bought it in Istanbul for $20.
No, these are real. Hey, and you know it's a good slipper when it comes with its own bag for each one.
It looks gorgeous.
Well, anyway.
Are you sure you want to give it to me?
I have to give it to you because you're my guest. And
then let's say you give it to me because it's my anniversary.
yeah, what? I give one to your wife, one to you. You guys hop around together.
You're funny.
That's nice of you. But there you go. Get that off my desk. You're gonna
You
love that.
are amazing. Oh my God.
Please get those off the desk.
I will. Okay,
come on,
excuse
throw
me.
them on the floor. Jesus. Tosh Show. School's in full swing, which means I am making extra trips around town, dropping the kids off at school, then picking them back up. Honestly, thanks to Upside, I welcome all the trips. With the free Upside app, you get cash back every time you fill up your car, grab a bite to eat, or stock up on essentials. Upside users are getting $1 million back each week. And it's real cash you're getting back. Not loyalty points or rewards or credits you can only use one place. It's cash that you can transfer right into your offshore bank account. You're going to be living like an oligarch in no time. Whether you're driving across the town for a soccer game or picking up snacks for the school lunchbox, Upside helps you keep more in your pocket. There are over 100,000 gas station, grocery stores, and restaurants on the Upside app. Upside has given back $1 billion to its users. To find out how much you could earn, download the free Upside app and use promo code TOSH to get an extra 25 cents back for every gallon on your first tank of gas. That's an extra 25 cents back for every gallon of your first tank of gas using promo code TOSH. You know, I should use it the first time I fill up my boat for the season because that's a 50-gallon tank. Tosh Show. I love to sleep. I'm good at it. Arguably, the one thing that I'm the best at, sleeping. I can fall asleep quickly. I can fall asleep anywhere. That's why when I got these pillows from Coop Sleep Goods in the mail, I was like, what the heck? Do I not know everything there is to know about grabbing shut-eye? Side sleepers, back sleepers, stomach sleepers, doesn't matter. Because you can adjust the pillow by adding or removing memory foam so the pillow fits your style. If you are not sure which pillow is right for you, there's a quiz you can take to find out. Oh, that's fun. Best part is there's no wrong answer. Oh, you'll pass the quiz with flying colors. So actually taking the quiz will not only lead to better sleep, but it will also be good for your self-esteem. Everyone wins with Coop. And if you run hot or cold, don't worry. Coop's hypoallergenic luxury sheets come in a variety of fabrics that has all sleepers covered. I see what you guys did there. Upgrade your sleep. Visit coopsleepgoods.com/Tosh. It's coopsleepgoods.com/Tosh to get 20% off your first order. That's COOP sleepgoods.com/Tosh. Tosh Show. Can people DoorDash from Providence?
Oh, this guy's driving me nuts. No.
No.
But hold on.
What?
They could during COVID.
They could?
Yes.
You really?
You never came there during COVID?
No. You lose the if I'm going to shell out the money, I want to sit there and I want all the bells and whistles.
We made food that it was perfect, and then you would bring it home, and you could call your friends and say, "I am the chef. Look what I made."
Okay. Here's what's good with if you guys were doing that during the pandemic is that your boxes could be so small.
Yeah, we had tons of boxes.
tiny folding boxes in the back.
Yes.
Oh, you ever look at Yelp?
Every day.
You read reviews?
I do, and I answer people too. What do you think? I park cars, I bus tables, I serve wine, I serve food.
You park cars?
Well, if I need to.
No, I don't think you've ever parked a car in the past 20 years.
I have a great valet, but if there is a problem there, I will definitely park cars.
You guys have an A in your window?
A+. Come on, man.
We still doing those letters in Los Angeles?
Yes, the health department is.
How often is the health department popping in?
Every 2-3 months, 4 months, something like that. 3-4 times a year.
You give them a little something?
Yeah. Ow.
You grease the wheels a little bit?
Sure, I give them a little smoked fish.
What's the most overrated restaurant in Los Angeles? Go ahead, tell me.
Oh my God, are you serious?
You won't answer it.
Of course I'm not going to answer that.
I know you're not going to answer.
Here's why. Everyone is trying. Even the people that they're not really opening a restaurant for food and they're not as talented as many other chefs, they're doing something good in order to be busy. Even if they attract people that they don't care about food and they are busy, chapeau, man.
Besides your own, name a restaurant or two that you love going to.
I have a lot. First of all, I'm not a faithful
I didn't ask your favorite. I just said ones that
I'm
you
not
enjoy.
a faithful guy because there are so many restaurants opening every day, so I try to go out a lot in different restaurants. Yeah. Some favorite ones. Felix as an Italian restaurant. Another Italian restaurant, Antico Nuovo. Parks Barbecue as Korean restaurant. Keido is very, very good. Hayato, unbelievable. Japanese restaurant downtown.
What about Connie and Ted's? How long has that been around?
12 years now.
I'm a fan. My wife had a house near there, so I used to I would always just get food to go because I don't need to sit inside. But now, Connie, which restaurant is more profitable for you, huh? Is Connie and Ted's, does that do more money for you, or is it Providence?
Well, it depends the way you look at.
I
We
look
spend
at
more money at Providence by buying incredible food from all over the world, but also we buying great products at Connie and Ted's because we buy only fresh wild fish and stuff like that. So it's a New England seafood house.
It's just lovely.
Yeah, but Providence, we have many more people working, so it's labor cost is higher, and we do this beautiful looking food, and guests are spending much more money, obviously.
How tight-knit is the fine dining world? You ever have famous chefs in your restaurant?
All the time.
Does that make you nervous, or do you?
No, it makes you proud.
Okay.
That people, of the same business, they come and visit you, and they.
What if they're foes?
Foes,
not friend. What if they're like? Do you have enemies in the fine dining world that are like?
No.
No?
I mean, I don't have enemies.
Is there places that you don't like and you don't get?
No, I
Like,
mean,
why are they so popular?
some of them, but lucky them. That means they're doing something good.
Okay. How tough is it to get a reservation?
Nowadays, a little harder than before.
How far out should you try to make a reservation?
Well, you can make it technically up to 2 months ahead with the reservation system that we
Okay.
have. You can go ahead today and make it 2 months from today.
Somebody comes in and just hands the your host or hostess $100 bill and says,
Yeah.
"Hey, can I get a table?" Is that going to work or no?
Nah.
What if it's $1,000?
I still don't think so. But they're going to make them wait at the bar and then give them a dessert or an appetizer.
Oh, that's nice. If your partner came to you and said, "Hey, I think I'm done," would you be done with it, or would you find someone?
I would try to convince him that he's not done.
Okay.
And I know he's not done.
Well, okay. I didn't mean to plant a seed.
We've been great partners for 20 years. And he's amazing and he's extremely talented. And I think he can still shine quite a bit in front of the eyes of a lot of people. So
All right, Donato, thank you so much for being on the show.
it was such a pleasure.
Appreciate it.
Thank you very much.
Enjoy your slippers.
Yes.
Tosh Show. I want to thank Donato for being on the show, and I can't wait to head over to Providence. I'm going to bring, what's her name?
Your wife.
No. Amanda.
Okay.
Yeah. That's a little agreement we have. I take her on a fancy date once every 6 months. My wife every month. No, I'm going to take my wife. We're going to have a great time. Donato said he's going to give us one of the nicer tables.
Okay.
You ever ask for the nicest table in a restaurant?
I haven't.
I have. I don't necessarily call it the nicest table. I say, just, do you have something private?
Mm-hmm.
Not near a bathroom? I've done that before. I don't like to be near a bathroom.
I agree.
You'd think it'd be the opposite with me.
That is true.
All right, let's plug some stuff. Eddie's got some tour dates, and I've got a bunch of tour dates. You know, we're getting ready to go on a big tour. What kind of tour? The world tour.
Whoa.
Now, we're doing like 70 or 80 dates next year, and I'm doing them in places that you wouldn't think I would want to be. Okay? That's just a little hint. Are you talking about the panhandle of Florida? I'll be there. You talking about Virginia Beach? You know I'm going to be there. There's all kinds of wacky places that I'm going. Now, do I consider Virginia Beach wacky? No, that's not wacky.
Wacky.
I'm going to go to D.C.
Ooh.
I gotta get there. I gotta make change.
Set them straight.
Yes, we can.
Let's do it.
No, we didn't.
No,
That would be my campaign slogan. No, we didn't.
no, we didn't. We don't have to.
Nothing's changing. Not for the better.
Nope.
Anyway, my house still for sale in Tahoe? Things are falling apart in my life, apparently.
Gotta change.
What about, what's her name? Our resident in the guest house. Amanda, my wife's cousin. We got any new potential suitors?
We do have some new calls.
Oh, let's hear who's called in.
Hey Tosh, my name is Michael. I am 6'1". I live in New York, and I go between LA and New York for work. Now, I'm pretty good looking. I'm pretty tall, and I like to have a good time, go out in nature, all that good stuff. I will say that I would be really interested to date Amanda. Now, technically, I am gay, but figured I could go back and forth between LA and New York and, be straight over there and gay over here. So,
Okay. All
if
right.
that all works out, let me know.
I mean, I think legally, I have to keep his name in the hat.
Right.
Just because he's gay doesn't mean that he shouldn't be allowed to find love.
Exactly. Do you think he's using Amanda as a way to get out here to hang with you?
Oh, you're saying that maybe he and I end up together physically. Oh, so then now this is bad. All of a sudden I fall in love with this guy.
But he's gone half the time.
But he said he was going to be straight when he's here and gay in New York.
That he's coming for Amanda too, but we don't know. I like him. He sounds like a nice.
He sounds
decent
great. He
person
sounded perfect. He's good looking, 6'1". Seemed funny. The only downside is that he's gay. And I don't even like telling somebody that their downside is that they're gay. That's not what I mean. I'm just meant in relation to being my wife's cousin's husband.
Right.
It would be helpful if you weren't gay.
Definitely is a wrinkle we didn't expect. We got another one.
Oh, okay. Thank goodness. Because I think she would actually be disappointed if her only option was a gay man that just lives out here part-time.
Mm-hmm.
But, if you were gay and you lived in two places, New York and L.A., would you rather be gay in L.A. or New York? That's just a good question.
Wow. Yeah.
Both are great places to be gay.
Mm-hmm.
I'll tell you where you don't want to be gay.
Where? Between LA and New York?
Every place between New York and Los Angeles.
Miami?
Well, that's not between.
Below.
That's below. Get a map,
I
dickhead.
mean, come on, John.
John.
Ohio school system.
Next thing you know, you're going to say Seattle. Seattle's not in between. Okay? We're talking about as the crow flies.
Gotcha.
What's the most gay-friendly city as the crow flies from New York to Los Angeles? Because you don't hit Chicago.
Telluride.
Telluride. They had 1 week.
It was pretty gay though.
Yeah. We went to Telluride during Gay Ski Week, and it was just beautiful.
Yeah.
It was beautiful. That was fun. No, anyway, you said you had another call?
I do.
What do you got?
Hello, this is a prepaid collect call from
Jim.
an inmate at Florida Correctional Institution. This call is subject to recording and monitoring.
Okay. All right, so this guy's in jail, but he's in jail in Florida, which is where Amanda's from.
Yeah. So, yes, maybe same circles at one point.
It doesn't seem like he's going to have the means to provide. Can you buy horses with cigarettes?
I mean, yeah. What level, what position does he have in the yard?
I wonder if he's faithful.
I don't know. I mean, he's got,
You're allowed to be gay for the stay, right?
I think that's,
Both of these callers, their sexuality could be an issue. Not a great week. Well, hopefully next week. See ya. Tosh Show. Tosh Show. Tosh Show for show.